What's up, you guys? My name is Wolfie, and you may have noticed there wasn't a video yesterday. And the reason is, well, not really the reason for that. This video is going to be a whole jumble, because I didn't even think about how I was going to start it, what I was going to say in it, what I was going to do in it. And I probably should have thought about that first. But today marks 2 years ago today, or at least 2 years ago to uploading this and it showing, is when I got my transplant. So, and it was weird because I was thinking about it pretty much all week, and I was like, you know, and at one point my brain was like, oh, it's my birthday, like, ooh, what are people gonna get me? And then I had to remind myself that it's you know, my transplantaversary, and it was just, it's I don't know how to explain it. The thought and feeling in my body and in my head was just like, it's as good as my birthday, maybe even better. And I was just thinking, like, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna celebrate? And that feeling was just like, hell yeah, because, you know, it should be something important, like that important to me, if anything more, because it might as well have been a birthday type thing. You know, it like gave me a new life, and so I needed to make a video about it to just, like, I don't know, just I wanted to say remind everybody, but that's not the thing. I just, to like celebrate it, to acknowledge it, to just show how it's 2 years later. I mean, it's hard not to smile about it for me, because like I said, it's like a saved my life kind of moment, and it's just, I don't know, man. I mean, I want to talk about a few things that have been going on with me lately anyways, but the main reason for this video is that it's 2 years. It's like, it's a celebration / anniversary type thing that it's been. This is the date 2 years ago that I got my transplant. October 3rd, 2018 was when I got the transplant, and changed my life, of course, as it should, and you know, that's a great thing. I mean, like I said, I just threw myself into this video. I didn't know what I was gonna say, but the shit that I went through before the transplant, during dialysis, during the experimental medication, during the swelling, during the school bullying, whatever it was, the pain, the sorrow, the thoughts just flooding my brain. It's just, it all just, like, all of it was just diminished by like 90% when I got the transplant. And if that's not a reason to celebrate, I don't know what is. So I wanted to let you guys know. I wanted to let you guys know how excited I am about it. I mean, it's just a day, and it's a boring ass day at the beginning of October, but it's gonna just have this mantle place in the rest of my life as just this point that's immensely important. And I have to text the guy who gave me the transplant, because he likes to be anonymous about it, but of course it's a family member I know, and I gotta thank him and let him know. I mean, I forgot about it last year, but last year, especially around this time, was just such a fucked up time for me. It was like, it was so, I don't know how to explain it. It was just bad. It wasn't great. It wasn't good. And sure, it had been a year, but like that entire year was me figuring out what to do now, how to work with it, and it just, yeah. So, I mean, I'll get back to it more, but the other things I want to talk about in the video is more like things going on with me, things I want to do in the future. There's this forum on Reddit about how long, you know, you've gone from ordering your valve index, and I ordered mine August 17th, I believe. So it's been like 46 days, 47 days. I don't know. It's been a month and a half. And, they've got stuff back in stock, so I might get mine sooner than I expected, but at the very least, I'll have it like end or mid-November, which is another month and a half at least. Excuse me. And I'm really excited about doing those, of course. I cleaned this room up a little more. I'm not going to have a ton of space, which I'm not crazy about. And I have to like limit myself to this spot or like out here. And I don't know how I'm going to do that yet, but I'm so super excited about getting that. And, it's every day brings it closer to, getting here. I've started very recently, just because there's some stuff going on in my life, with like my work. I'm the manager there now, but it's a little more stressful and everything. And I know the job. I've been doing it even when I was like a delivery driver there. They were teaching me how to do it, and they weren't supposed to, but that's how I know how to be a manager, a year and a half into being with the company, or 2 years or whatever it is. So there's some stuff going on there. There's stuff going on in the relationships in my life. There's stuff going on like money-wise. So there's all this stuff that's just been like drowning in my brain and swirling, and these thoughts that just keep boggling me down. And so one day I grabbed my phone and I picked it up, and I just like opened a notepad in my phone, and I just started typing. And I was like, okay, maybe I'll get a sentence in. Maybe I'll get a couple sentences. Maybe I'll get a paragraph in. And I ended up doing like 30, 40, whatever sentences, probably more than that. And my mind was just like gushing out, just going, right? And I did that every day after that for a few days, and it started making my phone lag. I'd type it in, and then a second or two later, then the buttons would pop up. So I pulled out my old journal, and I've started journaling again. I didn't last night, because a lot of times I'll do it because God knows how many freaking problems I have in my head from, what happened when I was young, then what happened when I got sick, the experimental crap I was on, all these underlying issues that I've got bottling up. Very important things I should talk about and put deep down. Stuff like that. And it's nice to journal again, get my thoughts out on paper. So that's one big thing I've been excited about, and it's kind of freeing my head up, and I'm starting to get back certain thoughts that I wanted to do with the channel that just were gone. Like, I kept thinking about it, and I was like, I had all these thoughts on how I wanted to deal with the channel, what I wanted to do with the channel, stuff like that, and they were just gone. But it was just clouded. And now that I'm getting that out of the way, I'm starting to get a few things back, and I want to get more. How long has it been recording? Okay. This camera's dying, by the way. It's not my normal camera. I didn't want to take it off of the one over there, so I just pulled out my other stand. So I'm going to try to make this short. The camera's at 21% when I started recording. Who knows how fast it's going to die, but here we go. Would it tell me if I screw with it? No, it's not going to tell me. That's why I want to tell it. I've also been working out a ton lately. I think I'm about 3 months in. Granted, there was a point where I just didn't do it for like 3 weeks. Well, I didn't do it for 2 weeks, and then that third week I did like really weak workouts, not my normal stuff. And I'm doing that again kind of now. I'm only working out like 2 or 3 days a week, really weekly. Not weekly like the week. Weekly is like not strong. Whereas I would normally work out every day except for, Fridays, which is today, or sometimes Sundays, just because Friday's my really long day at work. Like today I stayed over a little bit to work on some stuff, and I didn't get home until like 8:30 or something. And normally on Fridays I'd get home at like 7:30 or 7:45. And so, all this stuff just kind of boggling down. It really helped to journal, get my thoughts out. And like, and the other, with working out, I want to work out harder and everything like that, but you know, I need more of a gym partner, because I've been working out at home a bunch. I know a bunch of great exercises. I have some weights my brother used to have. I mean, they're still his. He's just doesn't live with my mom anymore, and he still has stuff there. And I took him. He can have them back when he comes back, or when, you know, he picks up the rest of the stuff. But you know, I knew I was so weak. I needed to get back into shape before I wanted to go to the gym, because then I can really go at it. But I want a gym partner. And then the other problem is you know, the money thing I was talking about. It's not financially I can get my membership back, that's no problem, but financially thinking right now, it might not be the best idea to, but I'm losing motivation at home. So what I can do if I get the membership is I can, right after work, I can go and work out. I'll bring a set of change of clothes and just work out after work every day. But instead, I've been working out at home, and I'll get home, do whatever I need to do, relax a little bit, and then at like 10 or 11, and I need to be to bed by midnight with how my schedule is. You know, by 10 or 11, I'm working out, and a lot of the days recently, I've lost the urge again, and I need to get that back and everything. But working out's really helping. It's like another way to get those thoughts out of my brain. I used to meditate when I went to high school, because I did P90X, and that got me into meditating. So I need to start doing that again. But yeah, there's all this stuff I've been doing, and like I'm meaning to get a Rode mic for my camera, and I was gonna, but again, there were some extra bills I had to take care of, and I'm catching back up on that. Once I do, I want to get that, because then I can do like, I can use the camera to do skits out in my living room. Not skits, but like stupid crap with my friends, things like that. And I'm excited to do that, but I can't carry this mic and shit out there, because I'll have to bring my entire PC. And this is more of a one person talking into a mic, so be a little difficult with the three of us. So that's one thing. You know, there's challenges. I was looking back on the channel that I was like, oh, I used to do that, and I wanted to make challenges a thing on like a playlist on the channel, and I thought about that a lot. And so I need to get back into that stuff. But again, you know, I jumped back into YouTube. I was excited. A couple weeks in, I got boggled down by these thoughts. I've been, you know, messing with them ever since. But it's, you know, it took me a second to figure out how to get rid of them. Okay, so we've been recording like 13 minutes now. And, you know, I feel like I'm finally getting there. It helps to talk here. It helps to write in my journal. You know, stuff like that. The biggest problem is, like, when I've had a bad or stressful day, I'm alone that day or when I get home. And then it's more nighttime, especially those three combined, and then I don't work out. If I work out, you know, those are kind of null and void. You know, it's a little easier to forget all these thoughts. But if I don't do any, or if I don't work out and all the other stuff's going on, it's just like, you know, it's deafening, the thoughts and everything that might just keep like swirling, and it's like they're just knocking on my head. I know that makes me sound like a crazy person. And why is the fire alarm going off? Okay, sorry about that. Fire alarm went off, camera died, a whole bunch of stuff was going on. It's just a whole mess. I also just finished the episode and forgot to hit record. So that's another cool thing that happened. Oh boy, and I can't remember what I was talking about in that. I can't remember what I was talking about before the camera died. But it's got like 20% left, so I've got like another couple of minutes. And, you know, I don't want to drag on with this anyways. It is recording good. But yeah, it's exciting. Why does this keep limping? Why is it doing that? Oh my god, man. This is frustrating enough that I forgot to press record. And now I've got this limp-dicked bullshit. Let's go with that, I guess. Thanks. Yes, it's nice to do like self-improvement, working or writing in the journal and working out and everything. But felt like I needed to share this day with you guys. 2 years later, the kidney's going strong, and so am I, and hopefully it works out for like another 20 to 30 years. I mean, I'm sure they'll have like artificial crap by then, but still. And of course I'm gonna celebrate in some way. I'm gonna go out to eat with a friend, or like go to movies with somebody. I'm not sure yet. I just know that, and I know it's hard with the masks and the virus and everything to do all that, but I'm gonna do my best to celebrate, because it just feels like this huge occasion to me, and I want it to be that way. It's just so important to me, and that's how I want it to be. But I won't keep making this video longer than it needs to be. So tell me what you think down in the comments. Share with your friends, and as always, thank you everybody so much. Thank you everybody. That's what it. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Atam and Ya. It was like the written way. It's the phrase this